I said I didn't cause physical harm to the baby. I really didn't do any, I didn't really have much concern for the baby. I was more concerned about my well-being and taking care of myself.
Hello. My name is Detective Todd Emile, the Cuyahoga County Sheriff's Office, and I'm here with Emile Weaver. The date is April 23rd, 2015, and the time is 12:06 p.m. And we are at the Muskingum College Police Department in a upstairs police room for the purpose of recording an interview. And Emily, you know this is being recorded, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the reason why we're here is in reference to the birth of a baby from yesterday morning, April 22nd. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Emily, what I want to remind you to do is you don't have to speak up, because the officers told me before they left that they might have trouble hearing this. Okay, so just make sure you speak up, okay?
Okay.
Okay. And before we get into any of this, I just kind of want to recap some things that have happened in the past. And one thing, you know right now that you're not under an arrest. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And just a little bit ago, I told you that you were free to go and you did not have to talk to me. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
And I asked you last night, and I ask you again today, if you would be willing to consent to a recorded interview. You said you would.
Yeah.
So that's why we're here. And last evening, you and I met for the first time around 10:30. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you were brought over here to the police department. You'd been removed from your room by deputies and brought over here to speak with someone, and it ended up being me. Is that correct?
Yes.
And that interview was non-custodial. I told you that you weren't under an arrest and you were free to go, and kind of throughout the night and morning you did get up and move around, and I left you unattended several times, and we ended up talking. I took a statement from you. I wrote all of it down, and that interview was not recorded. Is that correct?
Yes.
And the reason why that wasn't recorded was because I originally told you that I didn't have the means to record it, and I didn't find out until it was almost completely over between me and you that they actually could record up here. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. 3 or 4 times last evening when I was taking your statement from you, there was like some breaks in between, but all those times I went over my notes with you for their accuracy and gave you the opportunity to change anything, which you never did any time. But I had those notes witnessed by Officer Norris of the police department, that the notes that I took from you, kind of a question and answer thing, those were all correct when I went over them with you. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any questions about any of this so far?
Not so far.
Okay. Well, Emily, then what I'd like to do is we'll talk about this incident and a little bit about you. First of all, let me ask you if you would tell me your address here and then your address at home.
Here it's one. Do you want the New Concord? Do you want to know?
It doesn't matter.
New Concord, Ohio, 43762. And at home it's
Okay. And of course, you're a student over here at the college.
yes.
What are you majoring in?
I just changed to biology,
Okay. From,
chemistry.
and how long have you been going to school here?
2 years.
Okay. When did you start?
August of 2013.
Okay. Obviously, you graduated high school.
Yes.
From where?
River High School,
And that is in what city?
Hannibal, Ohio.
And that's Monroe County.
Yes.
Okay. What happened? When I first came over here yesterday and we first met, you lied at first about being pregnant,
Yes.
and then you ended up admitting
Mm-hmm.
that you were. Let's get right into that. You live at.
Yes.
You live there with several girls, right?
Yes.
How many?
There's 11 others, but including me, there's 12.
Okay. And what happened yesterday morning?
Like, do you just want to start from like me having the baby? Or
Of course, you were pregnant. Did anybody know about that? Tell me about that.
no, no one knew about that.
Now, you told me that there was rumors.
Yeah, but I didn't take a test or anything. So.
Well, tell me about some of the rumors.
Well, basically, I just heard it coming from one girl saying it. Because like my roommate is like talking to someone, and he said it was brought up, and some of her sorority sisters have brought it up. But like I've only like heard it come from that one source.
Okay. And what was brought up?
Just that she thought I was pregnant.
And why did she think that?
I don't know how that got started.
And how did you respond to that, or?
I just said I wasn't pregnant. I didn't like say anything to her. I just said I wasn't pregnant and went on about stuff.
And you had told me that you had a roommate say something to you about a week ago.
It wasn't my roommate, but it was a housemate.
Okay, a housemate. You
Yeah.
said you had a housemate say something to you a week ago.
Yeah, around a week ago.
Now, was this the same person that was involved in the rumor, or?
No.
And okay, what did your housemate say a week ago to you? She said something to you as well.
Yeah, like this is like when you talk about the texting that you might see. It's just like there's rumors going around that you're pregnant. She said, "Are you?" And I said, "No." And she said, "Well, if you are, like I'm here, like we can you can talk."
Now, why didn't you want anyone to know that you were pregnant?
I didn't exactly know I was pregnant.
You didn't know you were pregnant. Now, you were showing.
I mean, I gained weight. I mean, not an excessive amount, but
When did you stop having a period?
Sometime after August, but I was still like spotting like throughout.
What did you think about that?
Like
Like not having a period and just
as
spotting?
frequently.
Yes.
I really just didn't take it into consideration, didn't really.
Well, let's move up to excuse me, yesterday morning.
Okay.
What was going on before the birth?
I just felt like an uncomfortable pain. Is that like what you want? Like that, like.
Is that what you had, was an uncomfortable pain?
Yeah, it wasn't anything like severe. It wasn't like I didn't think anything of it. And then
Where was it at?
where was that?
Yeah.
My bedroom, like in my bed. Just.
No, I mean, where was the pain at on you?
Oh, just like stomach area, like
Mhm.
nothing like it wasn't low or anything. It was just like my stomach. And then I like thought I had the stomach bug because then I went to the bathroom and I kept like I pooped a lot. And like the stomach flu's been going around and like one of my housemates had it, so I was like, well maybe that's just what it is. And so like I would just poop and then I just laid back down. I didn't think anything of it, kinda like dozed in and out throughout the night. And there's like later on there's like a more like sharp, heavier pain that was lower down. And that's when I went downstairs like to the bathroom. Because I didn't know if it was like if I was gonna like poop some more, and I went downstairs, like I said, because I didn't. If it was the stomach flu, 8 girls live upstairs. Like I didn't want it to be contagious, so everyone would get it. So I figured that would be the best place to go because it'd be the easiest to like don't go like clean and the best to do. And so that's when I sat in there.
I'm sorry. So then what happened?
And then I just sat there, and then all of a sudden, like, I just felt like a rip and like heavy pressure, and then the baby came out.
Okay. And again, where are you at?
The little bathroom downstairs.
Okay.
2 bathrooms, but it's little.
And where are you at in the little bathroom?
Like sitting on the toilet. Is that what
Okay.
you're saying?
So you feel this pressure,
Mhm.
and you said the baby comes out.
Mhm.
Did you scream? Can you describe how it came out and what it looked like?
I mean, I didn't scream. Like I was like quiet about it because I didn't like want anyone to like wake up or be concerned. So like it wasn't like god awfully painful. Like you know, like people hear like it wasn't. I mean, it hurt a little bit, but it wasn't like that bad. So I didn't really scream. Like I might have like been breathing a little heavier, but that's about it. And
So when the baby came out, where did the baby go?
the toilet.
Okay. Describe to me the baby's position in the toilet.
I was like laying like down. I'm pretty sure like I think there was like paper towels like in the toilet it was on top of. Cause I think I was like.
Did you put the paper towels in the toilet?
Well, like it wasn't like I think I like when I was like wiping. There was like paper towels in there. It was like on top, but I'm pretty sure it was like next to or beside.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like face up, and it was like, white. I don't really know. And then
Where was its head at?
it was like up. It was facing like, I mean, it was laying, but like it wasn't like turned in the water. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like it was like head was facing upwards.
Okay, facing upwards and out of the water?
Yeah.
Okay, and the baby was born alive?
Yeah.
Now, how do you know that?
I mean, it was moving a little. I mean, it wasn't like screaming. I mean, I felt it had some, like a little bit of moving, and like it made like a little bit of noise, but nothing.
How was the baby moving?
It was like foot and like ankle was like moving.
Okay. And was the baby crying?
I mean, it was making a noise, but it wasn't like, I don't like crying.
What noise was it making?
Like gasping for air, like breathing, like, but nothing like.
And what did you do?
Well, then I like try to take care of, like, figure out what to do with the placenta.
Okay. Now describe that to me. Are you seated, or are you straddling? Are you standing up?
I mean, I was seated, but I mean, I kind of had to, like, my legs were like apart. So I mean, I was still kind of like strapped, like, but I was still like, you know what I mean, sitting, but like my legs were like out.
Can you just kind of show me?
Like it was like this, but I mean, my legs are probably a little apart. But I was still like sitting on the toilet.
Okay.
And then that's like when I noticed, like, I looked down towards, and like there was like, I felt like there was more blood than there should have been. So that's when I was like, well, maybe, like, because I could see the cord, so I was like, maybe if I pull on the cord, it'll like help the placenta, because I didn't know really what to do. So I pulled on it, and then like eventually after pulling on it for a little bit, that's when the placenta came out.
Okay. So you said there was a lot of blood. Where was the blood at?
It was all going like in the toilet.
Okay. And the baby's in the toilet. There's a lot of blood, and the cord is
Like dangling.
okay. And
like I didn't have anything, so like I couldn't like cut it at the time. That's when it comes later. That's so like that's why I just like pulled it.
When the baby came out first.
Yeah.
What position was the baby when it came out?
Head.
The head came out first?
Yeah.
Okay. The umbilical cord wasn't wrapped around the baby's neck or anything?
No.
Okay. If the baby came out head first, how did it end up with its head up out of the water?
I think like, cause I can't, like, I had to like, well, it came like head first. I had to like, I pulled on the baby a little bit. It wasn't just like,
okay.
So like I had to like, cause I couldn't, like, it wasn't like, so I figured like it'd be easier on me if I pulled.
The baby just didn't plop out?
No.
Okay. Well, describe that to me.
Well, mostly like,
describe
okay,
to me how what you did to get the baby out of you.
Okay, well, like, the head was out, and like a little bit of its like shoulder, like a little bit. So I tried to like grab it by the shoulders, because like I didn't want to like grab it by its face, because I didn't. So like I grabbed it by its like one like shoulder as much as I could, and like just pulled a little bit. Like it wasn't excessive, just like a little bit, and then it like just to like ease like to come out. Because like I didn't know if it was gonna get stuck, because like the head came out fine, but then like I don't know if like I wasn't pushing hard enough or what was going on.
So the baby's in the toilet and the cord's there. Tell me about the cord.
Well, at first I was just gonna like let it go naturally and just like thought like it would come out, but then after I seen like more like blood coming, like I thought it was like excessive, where it was concerning me. So then I just like pulled on like the cord for like, I don't know, maybe a few minutes, just like here. Like I didn't like yank because I didn't know. So I just like pull a little slowly, and then it finally came out.
Okay. And what came out?
The placenta.
Okay. And where did it go?
And it was like next to the baby.
In the toilet?
Yeah.
Okay. Then what did you do?
Then I like got some paper towels and was like patting my like self and cleaning, like trying to like stop some of the, like I figured like putting pressure would stop some of like the bleeding and stuff. So then I was like trying to make sure like I didn't like bleed excessively. So then once that finally calmed down, then I went and got the knife and like the trash bag, and because I didn't want to leave that mess in there if someone came in. So then I like then I went and like cut the placenta because like the baby wasn't like as moving as much. So then
Okay, let me stop you right there. You leave the bathroom, you go get a knife. Where do you get a knife at?
the kitchen.
And then return,
Mm-hmm.
and you said the baby wasn't moving as much.
Yeah, it was like barely moving. So
And how was the baby moving then?
like I mean like its feet weren't really going. Like it was just like almost like still.
What was the baby's mouth doing?
I mean, I wasn't really looking at like at its face as much. Like I was trying to like look at its chest, but I didn't really.
What was the baby moving its mouth?
Not that I noticed.
What noises was the baby making at this point?
Like it wasn't like making much noise. Like I think like it was like just like slight like little like breaths. Like I was like looking at its chest, but it was like moving. So then I figured like.
So the baby's chest, you could see it expanding.
Yeah, like not like tremendous amounts, but just like a little bit. So then I cut the placenta.
Now
The cord of the placenta. That's what I cut. And then like I laid the baby down. Like I laid it on the floor and tried to clean up a little bit. And like I kept checking because like I still was like losing blood. And so like I kept like trying to get like paper towels and then like clean, like put pressure because like it was still kind of like heavy, like because you'll see like the paper towels around the thing. So I was like losing, I mean, not as much as when the placenta was in me. I was losing a lot more, but I was still losing. So then I kept like putting pressure on it, and then like I would sit down. Like I sat down because I was like, well, maybe if I'm not like standing and it was all just flowing out, you know what I mean? If I was just like sit, and then like after I tried to like stop some of the more bleeding, like I tried to check on the baby, and it was just like it really wasn't like it wasn't doing anything.
Now, how did you try and check?
I mean, I just like, I didn't really like check. I guess I just like looked, and it wasn't moving.
Okay, so which did you pick up first? You said you took the baby out of the toilet and laid it where?
Just like on the ground.
Okay.
Because then I was gonna try to like flush the toilet,
And flush the placenta?
yeah, but the placenta didn't flush.
Because it was too big?
Yes, so then that's why I had to throw it in the trash can.
Okay. Well, describe that process to me. Obviously, there was a bathroom trash can.
Mm-hmm.
What did you put in first?
Well, I already had like paper towels from me because paper towels they don't flush very well. So like I ran out of toilet paper, so the only thing that was around was paper towels. So like after so I like kept trying to throw like the paper towels and like all like the stuff I was cleaning into the trash can. Well, then I was like, I can flush the placenta, like but then it didn't flush. The toilet like got clogged, so that's what like the toilet overflowed a little bit. So then like I grabbed like what was left of like the cord, like, and like pulled it out and then put it in the trash can.
Okay.
So like, and then like so like the toilet overflowed a little bit, and then after that is like after like I realized that the baby wasn't like breathing or like moving or anything.
Now, how did you realize that?
Like it wasn't moving, like its chest wasn't moving, it wasn't making any noises. So
And we talked about this last night, and I explained to you that the pathologist is going to be able to tell
yeah,
uh,
if it was choked or strangled.
the cause of death on the child.
Mm-hmm.
And did you do anything physically to?
No, I didn't do anything physically. Obviously I didn't do much at all. I was more concerned about me than I was the baby.
Okay. And what I'd like for you to do, I'd like for you to say that again, only because you really trailed off and it was low.
Okay.
If you can say that louder.
I said I didn't cause physical harm to the baby. I really didn't like do any, like I didn't really have much concern for the baby. I was more concerned about my well-being and taking care of myself.
What did you do with the trash can?
I put it in a trash bag and set it outside.
So the baby and the placenta,
And a pair of shorts
pair of shorts,
and just like bloody paper towels.
that's in the trash can.
Yeah.
The trash can gets put into a trash bag.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If I can go back just a little bit, I want you to describe the baby. Was the baby a boy or a girl?
I mean, I think it was a girl. I really don't know how to like. If I had to say, it would have been a girl, but
And what made you think it was a girl?
I mean, it looked like it had a vagina, but I mean, I can't. If I had to guess, that's what a baby's vagina looked like. I feel like it would be a
Okay.
girl.
And can you describe her in other ways?
She had dark hair,
Okay.
but that's not.
So she was born alive because she was moving, making noises.
Mm-hmm.
She was a girl and she had dark hair.
Mm-hmm.
And when you put her in the trash can, in the trash bag, then what did you do? Did you describe to me what happens then? Do you clean the bathroom up? Do you take
You mean I cleaned up like the bathroom? It wasn't like fully clean, like all because like there was still like some. I mean, I tried to clean it up for like the most part, like most of it. There was still like some blood on the toilet, and like I think there was like a little bit on the floor, and then like I cleaned most of it up. But then I was like like tired, and like I was still losing blood, so like I just like wanted to like lay down. Like I put my feet up, lay down on the couch because I didn't know like how much blood you're supposed to lose. Like I didn't know if I was losing too much. So then like I like cleaned all that up, and then I just left it in there for a second, and I just like sat down. I got some like paper towels, I stuck it between my legs and just like laid on the couch for a second, and I was like, okay, like I don't feel lightheaded, I feel okay. So first, like right now, so then I took the trash can outside by the house.
So she was still in the bag, but where was the bag at?
It was like still in the bathroom.
Okay.
And then like after I like, go ahead.
I'm sorry to interrupt
No,
you.
you're
So,
fine.
so you lay down for a spell to make sure you're all right. How long do you think you laid down?
Not for very long, for like 15 minutes. Because at first I thought I was getting lightheaded. But like once I like laid down for a second, I was fine. It was just like a quick like, like a quick like second. Like I thought I was gonna get lightheaded. So I was like, well maybe I should lay down. And I kind of like put my feet up just like a little bit. And then I felt fine. Like, I mean, obviously I had a little pain between my legs. But then after that, like once I felt like I could like walk, I like went out and I took it outside and I set it just right by the house. Like it was trash day, like I could have took it to like the trash bins, like the trash hadn't gone out or anything, but I just sat it there and I came back in and I was still losing blood, so I just like laid like on the couch.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Why did you just set her right outside the door? And not somewhere else?
I just didn't know. I didn't want to like travel. Like I didn't want to throw her like in the trash bin for like the garbage people to like just throw in the trash can. So at one point I thought about burying her, but I didn't want to like take her like away, and then because I wasn't in like I felt like the safest like position yet. Because I was laying down and I was still losing blood, so I was just like, well, maybe I need to go if something doesn't stop soon. But then it slowly like started settling down.
Now, why didn't you call 911?
I mean, I probably should have, but I just didn't
Okay.
feel like there was anything left to do.
Okay, and I realize that, but I want you to give me more of a specific answer on why you didn't call 911.
I don't know.
Well, there was a reason why you didn't.
I just thought the baby was gone. I mean,
Well, let me tell you this, and I'm sure you've heard of these stories. You know,
they could have like resuscitated.
well, somebody's having a baby and they call 911, and they're like, I'm having a baby. I need help. Why didn't you do that? Is it because that you didn't want anyone to know?
I mean, probably. Yeah.
You're not okay, because I need to hear this from you. I don't want to put words in your mouth.
I mean,
I
that was
realize
probably.
this is uncomfortable, but we need to.
Yeah. I know. That was probably the main reason.
Okay, and the main reason is why? Why didn't you call?
Because I didn't want people to know I was distracted. Or like, at that point, there was just,
You did not want anyone to know that you were pregnant.
I mean, I
Is
didn't know.
Is that true? That you did not want anyone to know that you were pregnant?
I mean, I didn't know I was pregnant myself.
Well, Emily, I don't want you lying to me because I think that you knew you were pregnant. So just let me tell you, just then like I've told you all along, just be honest.
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't have like any like symptoms like I said before, like besides having gained a little bit of weight, but not as significant where I had to go buy like new clothes or anything.
But you suspected you were pregnant.
I mean, it crossed my mind, but I didn't.
Okay, and that's what you said last night. You said it crossed your mind, and I said, how did it cross your mind? And you said what? Do you remember? You told me because you gained weight.
A little bit, but nothing significant.
And you had stopped having a period, even though you were spotting. So you suspected you were pregnant. I don't believe that you went into the bathroom and had this baby and it was a complete surprise. That's not true, is it?
What?
That when you went to the bathroom and had this baby, and it's like, oh my gosh, I didn't know I was pregnant. I mean, that's unrealistic.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect I was gonna have a kid right there.
Where did you think you were going to have her?
What?
Where do you think you were going to have her?
I mean, I didn't think I was gonna have her. I had pain, but I didn't think maybe in my mind, it was just like I literally convinced myself that I wasn't.
Have you looked anything up on the computer in reference to having a baby?
Yes.
Why?
Just because I was trying to find like warning, like things that would like, you know what I mean, like describe like, or like tell me like what you're like, if you are pregnant, how was it supposed to like, what the changes are you supposed to do and stuff, because I really didn't have any besides gaining a little weight.
Emily, let me tell you this. Of course, you know this is being recorded.
Yeah.
And I just want to tell you, I realize this is very, very difficult. And the last thing you want to probably be doing is talking about it, but I just want you to be honest. Okay?
Yeah.
Have you looked up things on your computer, on the internet, in reference to concealing a pregnancy?
What's concealing?
To hide that you are pregnant?
No.
Have you looked up things on the internet in reference to
I don't know how you have a pregnancy.
to terminate a pregnancy?
I mean, yeah, I look things up, but
On how to terminate a pregnancy?
or yeah, if it came down, like.
Okay. And what?
And most of it was like abortion. You know what I mean? Go.
Like a
It wasn't like
a homemade abortion?
No, like I mean that was like options. It was like homemade abortions, but it was mostly like clinics. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's mostly all I seen or looked at. There wasn't really like anything else.
The pills that were found in your room, what were they called?
It's like black. Starts with a C.
Is it black cohosh?
Yeah.
Are those pills to induce an early labor or to terminate a pregnancy?
I mean, I think there's like options, but I haven't taken them in a while.
Okay, so those pills do that.
Yes.
How do you know that?
What?
How do you know that?
I mean, that's what I'm guessing. I mean,
When you're not guessing it.
if you're asking.
Well, the reason why I'm asking you is because I kind of, sort of
Did you look it up?
know or believe,
But
or have been told. Now, I haven't looked at it.
yeah. But no, I didn't take those two induced in like early labor.
You realize that we have your computer.
That's not my computer. So.
Well, that we're going to see all the stuff that you looked up.
Yeah.
You understand that?
Wait, do you have my roommate's computer? I mean, there's nothing on it. I'm just saying it's my roommate's computer.
Well, actually, I don't know which or what one we've got.
I mean, I don't have a computer at the house. That's why I was just saying, like, stating that. That's hers.
Well, let me ask this. When you looked this stuff up on the computer, whose computer did you use?
Like, I looked on my phone.
Okay. I guess the point I'm trying to...
Yeah, there's no point. I was just trying to clarify that.
Okay, but the point that I was trying to make was, and again...
But this was a while ago. I mean, this has nothing, nothing, I haven't looked up anything, like, recently.
Okay. Again, you know this is being recorded.
Mm-hmm.
You know people are going to see this.
Yeah.
They're going to want to see you being honest.
Yeah.
So we're going to get back to what I said, and I don't want to beat you up about this, but you knew that you were pregnant, right or wrong?
I mean, for sure, for a complete fact, no. I did not know completely, absolutely, positively. In a way, did it cross my mind? Yes. But for a absolute fact.
If you are looking this stuff up on the internet,
I was just looking for like symptoms to like clarify.
did you ever go to a doctor?
No.
Why?
Because I don't have insurance.
You could have went to the hospital.
You should have insurance.
You could have stuck them with the bill. So,
Wait, what is stuck on the bill?
So you did not go to the doctor because you don't have insurance.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe that, Emily.
I swear. I mean, if I can't afford it, I mean, I don't even have my tuition paid off.
Let's get back to your apartment yesterday. You set her outside. Then what do you do?
I went and I laid on the couch closest to the bathroom.
Okay. What time would you estimate this was?
Between 7 and 8.
What time would you estimate that you had her when you went to the bathroom when she came out? What time do you think that was?
Probably around like 7.
Around 7 a.m.? How long did that whole process last?
I guess.
An hour?
I mean, if I guess, like, with the cleaning up and everything, like, the birth, like, wasn't long. I mean, I feel like, yeah, so we'll just go with.
Okay, an hour. So it's going to be 8 o'clock-ish.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you do?
What do you mean by it?
You set her out. It's about 8 o'clock now. What do you do?
I went and I laid on the couch.
Okay, and how long were you on the couch?
For good while. Like, I don't really, like, I was dozing in and out. Like, I was, like, really tired, so.
So you slept for a while.
Not for, I feel like, you know how, like, you, like, doze off and you, like, wake back up? So, like, I would doze off, and then I would go in the bathroom, and then I would, like, because, like, I kept putting, like, paper towels between my legs, so I would try to, like, go and, like, clean those up, and then, like, I would lay back down, and then I'd go back in the bathroom, and then I would doze off. So, I mean, I guess I'd be around maybe, like, 2 hours, but it was just, like, periodically going to the bathroom. I remember dozing off at one point, but I feel like it wasn't for very long.
At some point, you go upstairs. Go to bed.
About, I'm gonna say around 11.
Okay. And what do you do when you go upstairs and go to bed?
I just went up, and then I was using paper towels, but then I put underwear on, and I got some pads, which, like, I feel like because, like, you have more blood pressure, like, since the underwear were, like, more tight, and it wasn't, because I didn't have any underwear on before, I just had baggy sweatpants, so, like, I feel like the underwear applied more pressure to the pad. So after that, I went and I laid in my bed, and then I got a pillow and, like, put it, like, by my, like, feet, so, like, I was kind of, like, like, my legs were, like, above my chest. And then I set an alarm just in case, like, because I was, like, didn't know if I was gonna, like, fall asleep and not wake up due to, like, blood loss, because I didn't know if, like.
So what time did you set your alarm for?
Or I set it for, like, 4. And I just, like, laid in bed, like, I didn't sleep straight through. It was, like, another one of those, like, because I kind of had, like, some stomach pain, like, some, like, it felt like still, like, contractions, kind of. So, like, I would kind of wake up for those. So I would say, like, every, like, 45 minutes or so, I would wake up. And finally, at 4 o'clock, I was, like, I woke up, I sat up, I went to the bathroom, and, like, the bleeding was fine. It was, like, I mean, there was a little, but it wasn't, like, it was, like, the dramatic, like, bleeding. So after that, like, I felt fine. You just want me to, like, keep going down there? Okay. And so then my roommate was like, well, what do you want to do for dinner?
And who was that?
Paige Thompson.
Okay.
And I was like, I don't really know. So then we just decided to go to McDonald's, at the airport McDonald's.
So how did you get there?
I drove.
She go with you?
Yeah, like, felt fine. We came back, we ate.
Did you get your food to go?
Yes.
What'd you get?
And number 2, it's like 2 cheeseburgers and a fry.
Okay.
And then she got a Big Mac. So we got it to go. And then came back, went to our room, sat there, ate it. Then I showered. Everything felt fine. I felt fine. So, and then after I showered, I got on the computer. I started typing. I had a presentation due today, so I started, like, doing it, and I didn't look anything up about the situation on the computer. So you can look that up, but I didn't look anything up on the computer or anything. I just did my presentation, and then that's when the fire department showed up and came upstairs and asked if I was okay, if I felt fine. I said yes, and then that's when everyone, like, the police department, whoever, came up.
Now, of course, we all know now why the fire department was there and asked you if he was okay.
Yeah.
But back when you're in your room,
Yeah.
and you look up and the fire department's there, what are you thinking?
What? Well, first I was like, what's going on? Because I I didn't. It said it wasn't like fire department. It was like NP.
EMTs?
I don't know. It just had like the 4 letters. Like, so I didn't know what it was. Like who they were at first.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like I was confused because like it didn't say fire department. They just put shirts and had the thing. Like, what is that? Is that an EMT then? It wasn't. I don't.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm really okay. Well, I'm not sure then either.
Okay.
They had like the 4 letters on their chest, and they came and they said, "Are you okay? Do you feel fine?" I said, "Yeah, I'm okay." And so that's when they were like, because like postnatal care is really concerned or like a big thing. I said, "Well, I'm fine. Like everything's fine," and that's when I lied because I lied initially. And
They ask if you had a baby.
well, they didn't ask. They just said like, cause I don't. They didn't know. They just said postnatal care is like,
They told you that.
yeah,
They told you postnatal care is
yeah. They didn't say you had a baby. They were just like postnatal care is a concern for mom. Like
and what did you tell them?
what? I just said I was fine. That's
Did you say like, I don't know what you're talking about?
no. I just said I feel fine. I'm fine. And so they just like looked at me and like. Then they said okay, and then they left.
Did you tell them that you had a baby?
No.
Why?
What?
Why?
Because I didn't. I said I just felt fine. I didn't think it was necessary to say.
Why didn't you think it was necessary to say?
Because I felt fine. And that's when they like came and they separated everyone. And then they were like, well, you have to stay. Well, then one of my housemates were like, okay, they said for you to stay upstairs. But then the guy said, why are you still up here? And I said, because my housemate said that they just wanted everyone but me. So then they came out. And then that's when I met you.
And again, I want you to think about this. You know that there's going to be an autopsy on her.
Mm-hmm.
And the pathologist is going to be able to tell everything about her.
Yeah.
You understand that?
Yeah.
And he is going to be able to tell
Mm-hmm.
whether she was born alive, and you've already said that she was.
Mm-hmm. She's been strangled.
How long she lived.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they can tell that.
Okay.
Do you understand and believe that?
Yeah.
Okay. And they can also tell how she died.
Mm-hmm.
And you understand and believe that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I know we've went over this and I've got your answers to
Yeah.
those questions. If any of that's not true, what you told me, I need to hear that from you
Mm-hmm.
because it is going to look much better on you if we hear it from you rather than hear it from the doctor.
Yeah. I mean, if I was gonna intentionally kill a cat, I feel like, I mean, I would have like not put its head up and just let it drown. You know what I mean? It wasn't like I intentionally inflicted harm on the kid.
You did.
Mm.
Did you try and keep her alive?
I didn't do anything to keep her on it.
Why?
Because I was more concerned about my health. Like I feel like I could have like wiped like the face off or something, but I just didn't do any of that. I was more concerned about myself. I didn't know, besides calling 911, what else could have been done.
Since you and I have met,
Mm-hmm.
do you think I've lied to you about anything? Have I been truthful with you to the best of your knowledge about everything?
Yeah.
Do you have anything that you would like to add to this? Would you like anybody to know anything? Can you sum this up with how you feel about this?
I wish I could be like rewound the situation, I guess.
Can you speak up just a little bit?
I
I'm
just
sorry.
wish it was like you could go back and I could have like called 911, but I didn't. So, or told someone or done something different.
Just a couple more questions. Physically, how do you feel right now? Do you feel like you need any medical treatment?
No, I feel fine.
Can you tell me what day it is?
The 23rd, April 23rd, it's a Thursday.
You know what time it is? About what time?
No idea. You told me yesterday you were gonna come around noon, but my
Okay.
cell phone's usually my source of
Okay.
plot time, so.
Well, I was just trying to. I know there's a bunch of clocks in here, but I was just wanting to kind of get your state of mind.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if there's nothing further, this will be the end of this tape statement. There could be, if you grant him, some interviews in the future.
Like with you, or like with the other people?
Well, it could be with me and it could be with other people.
Okay.
But of course, that's always up to you.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.